Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and I'm Reed and this is Reed's Beauty Trip. Sorry. So this is a collab I am doing with Miss Nona, who I love and adore, and you should definitely check out her channel, My So-Called Life 1977. She has some great collabs, some great looks that she does. I just love her. She's a sweetheart. So this year, we talked about it, and we are both very passionate about foundation. I actually, first video I think I watched her was one of her foundation purchases, and it was just like, she had like, I don't know, about 10 or 12 foundations, that she had gotten in and stuff. So she's very passionate about it. So I was like, I have over 100 foundations. I can almost hang with you. But I love foundations. Foundations are the base. They're like your, gesso when you're painting and stuff like that. So I asked her if she wanted to do one where we can, like, basically every month we'll have 2 foundations that, we kind of critique and go over and see what works for each person. Some foundations don't work for other people. So for the last month, the ones I had was the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear. So this one is very liquidy. It goes on. It is a little bit buildable. I guess I expected it to be more buildable, but it wasn't. But like I said, it's very definitely a liquid and stuff. So I like putting it on more with a brush and then finalizing it with a sponge. But my brush, I don't use, like, these are dirty, I gotta wash them, it's Friday. So I don't use a flat, this is actually what I use for my cream blush. I use more of a bigger brush, so I like ones like these to use, where they've got some body, and I like doing this. These you can't, they're like, ugh. So I'm not really big on the flat brush. So I use them, and then I go back in with a sponge, which this one, it's Friday. Saturdays are my cleaning days. This one's actually, and this is my Japanese brush with sponge, which I like a lot. And I go in with it. So it takes a little bit more effort working that in, but that's fine. Now, so that was this one. It's okay. The color, and I'm a pasty girl. This is Rose Ivory. It was a little higher up on the color scale than I thought it would be, but it works. It doesn't, I don't think, because it's kind of what I've got on. I actually mixed half of it with and then another one. So the other one I was using, and this is not a matte, this has got a little bit of glow to it and stuff, so it's not a matte finish. Now the other one I chose was a matte finish. It's the lightest one they have. It's the Matte Porcelain by Isadora, and this is more of a cream, so when I put it on my hand, it's thicker. It's not going to run all over my hand like that L'Oreal, and I really like this. This is an oil-free foundation, so to me, for people with oily skin, I have dry skin, so it doesn't, but I like it. I like how it goes on. I like how, I like how it goes on. I like how it feels. I love how it wears all day. This one works really good. I don't consider, first off, I don't wear my foundation 24 hours. Not lately. This one does last a good 8 to 10 hours. I don't have any breakup issues or anything like that, and if I do, I'm not noticing it. But this one, I like it because it has no scent to it. It's fragrance free. This one is out of Sweden, and I love this foundation. I like this line. I love Isadora. So it's one of my favorites. I have had this for over a year. I have 2 or 3 of these. Not just the natural matte, but another one. So I'm definitely hooked on them. I can honestly say in the last month I've used this one more than I have this one. So those are like that. So if you have oily skin and you want to invest in a really interesting one, now I do order mine from a local drugstore. This is a drugstore brand in Sweden. It's not high-end, it's not luxe or anything like that. Now the price point for in the US is a little higher, and my understanding also in Sweden, it is a higher priced drugstore brand. But so worth it. Oh, so worth it. I love it. So for this month, one that I've had for a little while, and another one that's new and I haven't tried at all. So the first one is my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This one's a little darker too. This one's in buff, and so I might have to mix it with another one to lighten. I have used it for a while. I love this one. It's a hydrating tint. It's not a full coverage. It is a light sheer to medium coverage. I haven't been able to build it up, I think because it's got hyaluronic acid in it, which I love. Now, a friend of mine who is a huge Trish McEvoy foundation lover, this is her dupe. So, like, she swears by this. And I think, was it $68 or $86 for a thing of Trish McEvoy foundation? And to her, this is her dupe. This is her drugstore holy grail, and she swears by it. These have a big doe foot, which I like, because you can just, and then blend it in. And then, so I like that about this. As you can tell, I kind of like it. I've used half of it, or 2/3 of it. So that'll be nice. This is also one of them, because when I can't, you're trying to get to the bottom. That's the thing, is like it kind of, because it's a creamier, it's not a liquid. It's more creamy versus liquid. So getting to it. So we're going to play with this for the next month. The other one, I have not touched this. I literally just took the packaging off this. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage, which I'm a full coverage girl. I've been told I don't need it, but I like it. I think I got color F1. I haven't even opened it. So this is going to be another doe foot. Ooh. And we're going to see how this one goes too, because I have not even ever used this before. So for the next month, it'll definitely be a wear, first thoughts, and all that impression. So for February 21st to March 21st, we're going to be using these guys up and playing it. Hopefully, like I said, I really like this one. It is a higher cost in the drugstore. But if you like, especially keeping the moisturizer, during the winter months, to me, this is this is a must. I really like it. It's supposedly moistens and plumps skin for 24 hours. I'll take its word for it. I do like the hydrating. I like that it hydrates. I like that it has hyaluronic acid. To me, especially during the winter months, this is important. I live in a really dry climate, so this has a lot of benefits to it for me. This one, Conceal and Define. We're going to find out how well this does and what it does and stuff. So please check out Nona out at My So-Called Life 1977. She's fantastic. I adore her, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.